Hi, and welcome in this video where we will learn how to put your app that you see here onto your iPhone to visualize it, to visualize your app, to test it, and to see if you are happy with it. This tutorial will have a couple of steps, actually many of them. Each of the steps is quite simple and we should be good to go in 20 minutes. If this video seems a bit long to you, you should remember that all the steps are summarized in a PDF document where you can go at your own pace and maybe quicker than on this video. But here is how I would do. So the first ingredient that you need in order to install your app on your iPhone is to have a QR code reader on your phone. This is an app that you can find for free on the App Store. So you see it here. Oops, just there. It's an app that enables your phone to scan QR codes anywhere. So you need that on your phone. The second thing that you need is that your phone should be connected somehow to internet because we will download the app to your phone. Okay, what you need next is an account with codename1. Let me go back to NetBeans. Codename1 is actually the plugin that we have used to create this app. You see the name written here. So Codename1 is the company that develops this thing. And we need to have an account with them, a free account, because we will send our app to their website. So I just type Codename1 in Google. And that's their website is the first result. So I just click there. This is a website. And you need to sign up to have an account with them. If you already have one, of course, don't do that again. So you just put your email, your password, you choose the free subscription, and you join the mailing list or not. So please fill in this form and write down, or don't forget, your email and password, because we need them right now. So then we go back to NetBeans. This is your app project. You do a control click on it and go to properties. There you click on login. So we are in the Codename1 menu. You click on login and you put the email and the password that you used on the website. So please do that. Well, let me do that again to be exactly like you. And then don't forget to click on OK to confirm. Okay, that's good. Now what we need is another ingredient. We need you to actually get your Apple ID. So if you are developing on a Mac, if you own a Mac computer, and if you have an iPhone, I mean, you have to have an Apple ID. That's part of their of the Apple system. So I assume you have one. If you don't, just create one. It's just you just Google create Apple ID and you would get one. With your Apple ID, you will enroll in the Apple Developer Program. So that's what I just Googled, Apple Dev Program, and that's the first result that you get in Google. So you click there, Apple Developer Program, and then you will need to enroll. You can't put an app on your phone if you don't belong to the Apple Developer Program. It will cost you $99, that's the bad news. but that's the same for everybody. It's $99 per year, and with this fee, you can create as many apps as you want for Apple. So you click on enroll as I just did, then start your enrollment. And this is where you will need your Apple ID. So I let you complete this step, get your credit card ready, and enroll as an individual, except if you are a company, but I would assume, well, maybe you are a company, but if you're an individual, please choose the individual enrollment. That should be it. Okay, so you are you have an Apple developer account. That's good. What else do you need? Oh yeah. Then you need to connect your phone to iTunes. So I assume you have iTunes installed on your Mac. If it's not the case, please install it. So I had iTunes already opened here. So this is iTunes, and as you see, my phone is recognized there because I plugged my phone with the cable to the Mac. So if you click on your phone, you have a lot of information. What you will need is to click on the serial number, because when you click on it, the UDID appears. So that's what we will need in a couple of seconds. If you made a mistake and clicked twice, so you see that, just click again and then again and again, and it returns to the UDID. So stay there. Okay, how do I'm not a Mac user. Yeah. So we have all of that, and if I'm not wrong, yeah, we're good to go. So now we will actually create the app. So we get back to NetBeans. We do a control click on the title of the project, and we go to properties. There we click on iOS, just on the left here. And here we will create the certificate from Apple for our app. Usually this is a very heavy and difficult and painful process, but we are very lucky to have something which will guide us through. Just click on generate. This is where you will put your Apple developer ID. So that should be, I assume it to be the same as your Apple ID. But if in case of doubt, that's the login you used for your Apple developer program when you enrolled and you paid this $99. And you log in. So I agree, it says please enter your iTunes Connect, not Apple Developer Program login, but I think these two things are synonymous. If you see that, as I just have here, I think it's a bug, and you just have to repeat exactly as you did. Maybe retype your password to make sure you didn't make any mistake, and it should work the second time. Maybe this bug will be corrected by the time you see this tutorial. Oof, yes, so that was indeed just a bug. So now Apple asks us to register our phone because Apple wants to know which phone you are going to use. So we click on add a device, add a phone. You give it whatever name you want. call it my iPhone 4, and they want a UDID. That's exactly what you have in iTunes. So switch to the iTunes window, and here, I mean, if you click on it, that's just gonna hide it. So go back to UDID, and if I'm not mistaken, you do a control click on it. Yes. So you type on, you keep the control key pressed, and you click, and then you see copy. So you click on copy. You can go back to NetBeans, and there you click on Control V or Command Control V. Does it work? No. Command V, and the UDID gets pasted on the window, and you click on Add. Yes, your phone is now registered. It means now you can install apps on it. So you select your phone and you click on Next. Because I did these steps already, it tells me that I already have some certificate, but in your case that should be your first, so you should not have this warning. In any case, just click on yes if you have that, and we'll have the same warning for something else. We frankly don't care about that. We just click on yes. We're nearly there. Yes, so NetBeans and Codename1 very nicely created these two certificates that we need to put our app onto our iPhone, and even the certificate that you see here to distribute our app on the App Store. That's usually, I want to insist, that's usually a huge pain, and you have a lot of long tutorials to do all that, and we obtain that well, in less than 12 minutes if you're still there, so it's really a very nice result. We just have to click on Next there, and it will ask us to download these two certificates, I think, or maybe not even. Oh yes, it asks us to install, that is just to save these two files, these two certificates onto your Mac. So we just click there, and they ask us, where should I save these things? I would recommend you to save these two files in the folder of your app. So this folder is in NetBeans project, double click on it, and this is my app here. So we will just double click there, and just double clicking, well, just save these two files there. So I can close. And as you see from all these lines that were empty a couple of minutes ago, the software just added these things for us. So we just have to click on OK now, and we are ready to put an app on our iPhone. We will have no issue now. So let's do that. We are almost finished. You again do a control click on the title of the project, and this time you don't go to the bottom, you go to Codename1, and you click on Send iOS Debug Build. So why not App Store? Because you don't want to send the app to the App Store, you want to install it on your phone. So just click there, and we will see a lot of activities there. It means that NetBeans that we're using here is creating an iPhone version of our app, and it's sending it to Codename1, the website where we were before. So we just have to go to the Codename1 website now, which is there. You have to log in. maybe just like me, your email and password was saved. So I click on login. And here you click on dashboard. Well, there's an announcement, but we don't care. And you see that indeed something was, I mean, the app we had in NetBeans has arrived on their website here, and they say we should wait because the build is still in progress. So we wait. While the build finishes, I think my iPhone, sorry, I should connect it with the Wi-Fi because I don't have a data plan. I don't have a data plan, so I should connect the Wi-Fi now. So is the Wi-Fi enabled? Yes, it seems so. Yeah, so I was just making sure the Wi-Fi is enabled on my phone because we will need it in a second with the QR code app. So yes, from blue it turned to green, which means it's finished. You can click on it, and there is this QR code here. With the app that I mentioned at the very beginning of this tutorial, you see this, this app here. I mean, the focus, it doesn't focus, it's a shame, but does it focus better here? No, not quite. Anyway, with this app, I will just launch it, open it. So it looks like that. And I will just scan the QR code that you see on screen. So that's what I do now. And the sound that you heard means that well, the QR code was scanned, and I'm invited to install the app. So I click on it. This is a warning of some sort. So yes, install. Sorry, and we see the app arriving here. It says waiting. I wish the focus was better. It means loading. It's loading. And the app is now installed. You see that the logo is the default logo by Codename 1. If you wish to have another one, we'll see in another tutorial how to use your own picture for a logo. Let me open the app so that you see that it's actually the app we had here, and let me switch on screen. So you see here, that's the app that we had, and that's the app we have here. So it's an empty, not very exciting app, but we do have our first app on an iPhone, and that's great. Thank you for this tutorial, and see you in the next to build great apps. Bye.